Welcome back to the Digimaster training video series, helping you get to know your Digimaster DVR. In part 3, we'll take a look at 3 of the most important functions on your DVR system: search, playback, and archiving. Let's get started by pressing the search button on the front panel of your DVR. Or if you're using a USB mouse, right-click anywhere on the screen to bring up the menu and click on search. Once again, we'll log on using the admin account and the default password. You are now looking at the Search by Date and Time menu. Press Enter to activate the cursor square on the calendar. Use your directional arrow keys to move around on the calendar. To select a date, move the cursor square to that date on the calendar and press the Enter button. This will activate the yellow arrow that's above the video timelines for all of your channels. Use the left and right directional buttons to move the arrow along the timeline. You'll see a time of day clock at the top of the screen, which indicates your current position on the timeline. If you're using the USB mouse, you could just click any date on the calendar. Then click and drag the yellow arrow to the desired position along the timeline. The blocks of the timeline are broken down into 15-minute increments. A light blue block indicates the presence of video within that 15-minute interval. A dark blue block indicates that no video was recorded on that channel within the 15-minute time period. To choose a position on the timeline and begin playback, press the Enter button. We are now in playback mode. We can use our play controls to search through the video: forward and reverse play, fast forward and fast rewind, pause, and the jog shuttle wheel. The outer shuttle wheel will allow up to 64 speed in either direction. When you let go of the shuttle wheel, playback will pause. The inner jog wheel allows you to move frame by frame through your video. If you're using a USB mouse, you can use the playback control icons that appear on the bottom of the screen. Using fast forward or fast rewind multiple times will increase the playback speed in the direction you are moving. To exit out of playback mode, press the Cancel button. Or you can click on the Return icon if you're using the USB mouse. Use your arrow keys to select another position from the timeline, or press Cancel again, and now we're back navigating the calendar using our cursor square. Use the directional arrow keys to select another date from the calendar, or press Cancel to go back another step. From here we can use the right arrow key to flip over to the Search by Event menu. The Search by Event menu allows us to go back through the system event log to view playback of specific events, like motion, alarm, video loss, or even administrative events such as configuration changes. Press Enter and then use the arrow keys to go in and select a date range. First we enter our starting date. Use the green cursor square to move around, press Enter to select a field, and then use the up and down arrow keys to change the digits. Press Enter again and move to the next field. We go through and enter all of our starting and ending dates and times. Then cursor over to Start and press the Enter button. You can navigate through the results by using your arrow keys. Select an event from the list and press the Enter button to begin playback from that date and time. You can press the Cancel button at any time to exit playback and return to the Search by Event menu. You can narrow down your search by unchecking the option boxes for the types of events that you're not looking for. For instance, unchecking the Motion option will allow you to more easily search for alarm or system events. Press Cancel multiple times to back out of the search menu to Live View mode. A new feature that we've recently added to the Digimaster is the Instant Playback function. From Live View mode, press the Forward Play button on the front panel. This will initiate playback without needing the search menu, showing you video that was recorded 1 minute ago. When you're using the search and playback functions of your Digimaster, it's a good idea to take note of the date and timestamp of the video that you're looking at, especially the starting and ending point of any video that you want to archive. To go to the Archiving menu, press the Archive button on the front panel of your DVR. Or right-click on the screen using your USB mouse and choose Archive. This is the Archive menu. In order to perform an archiving operation, we must first enter all the appropriate information in this menu. In the Device field, we choose the destination device which the archive will be copied to. We'll be either using a CD or DVD disc on DVRs with an internal burner, or you can insert a USB memory stick into the port on the front panel. You should always insert the USB thumb drive before you go to the archiving menu. so that the system will detect the drive and show you USB storage in the device field. Next, you'll need to enter the starting and ending dates and times of the video segment that you want to archive. You must also choose which video and audio channels to include in the archive. This is done by checking or unchecking the boxes that correspond to each channel using the Enter button. You can give any name to the archive, using the virtual keyboard to key in the letters of the title. You can also choose if you want to include the event log information as a text file. When all of your settings have been entered correctly, cursor over to the Start icon and press the Enter button. The system will now go out and try to locate all of the information that you've selected. It will measure the amount of video and audio data that's included in the archive and will come back with a preview screen. In some cases, a user might select too much data to fit on the particular storage media being used. The preview screen will show you the file size of the whole segment that was selected, and also the modified size, which is the amount that will fit on your disk. This will be accompanied by a summary of all the dates and times and channels that will fit in your archive. Highlight OK and press the Enter button to go ahead with the archiving process, or choose Cancel and go back and change something. With the USB mouse, left-click to modify the settings, check or uncheck items, or double-click to edit a text entry field. When your settings are correct, click the Start icon. When the archive is completed, if the amount of data that you selected was too large to fit on one disk or drive, the system will prompt you to insert a new one, and you may continue from where the archive left off. The Start icon that you saw before will turn into a Continue icon, and once you've inserted a new disk or drive, you can click that button to continue archiving. As a result of the archiving process, a watermarked AVI video clip will be made from the video and audio data you selected. One AVI clip for each channel, and they are copied into a time-stamped folder which can be viewed on a Windows PC. The archive folder includes a setup file, which will install the IMM4 video codec on your PC. The archive also includes a self-executable player, which can be used on a PC when the user doesn't have admin rights and can install new programs. Archive video data can also be viewed with the Backup Player program. This is installed along with the Remote Agent client software that came with your Digimaster. We've recently added an AVI player function to the latest version of the Digimaster firmware. Select Start to search your backup media. This will produce a list of the dates, times, and channels in your archive. Select an item from the list and press Enter to initiate playback. You can use the same play controls as you would with normal playback. At any time, you may press the Cancel button or click on the Return icon to go back and select another file from the archive. This is a good way to go back and verify that all of your event data was copied into the archive. Well, that's it for part 3 of the Digimaster training video series. Later on in the series, we'll look at even more features of the Digimaster and walk you through all aspects of configuring the DVR system. Until then, keep your Digimaster on.